All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people, lovers of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to this wonderful YouTube platform that gives you only legit news and information on all the activities where they happen for Biafran territory. If this is your first time of joining us, once again, welcome you to Let's Talk TV. Do not forget to always stay tuned because you are sure of getting only conformable news and information as it is hot. So straight up to the matter and straight up to the matter why I carry come for you because we are still on the issue of the Prime Minister coming out to speak vociferously to the Ezes, especially Eze. I don't know if you watched the last video I posted. You know, you could have noticed what the Prime Minister said about a lot of people that has actually rebelled against the cause and how their rebellious nature has actually led to their destruction. You cannot rebel against the spirit, you know. That is one thing you should know. And Biafra, the Biafran cause is a spiritual cause. And it is something that pertains to the spirit. And that is why each and every day that leads to a particular week, that leads to a particular month, and that leads to a fresh year, years and years upon years that this cause has been ongoing, that Biafrans has been fighting for the freedom, you would have noticed a lot of things that has actually unfold realistically at ease. So many things has actually unfolded in the struggle, but so many people, there will always be someone rising. There will always be someone rising. If this person is rebelling, another person will rise from nowhere to continue the struggle. If the federal government of Nigeria, the Zoological Republic of Nigeria, decide, to hold a particular person or to stop a particular person, from going on with the movement, another person will rise. And that is how it will continue to happen. So this thing is not even a question of, the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá, no, the cause is not about him alone. This is a spiritual cause. And at this point in time, rebellious people will definitely continue to come. Even people who are just there to distract others or to make others see a reason not to be part of this wonderful thing. So that is just the reality. Now, this remaining part of this video, the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá went further. And he made he stressed a particular issue that everybody needs to know. And he went further, to giving out a serious order for all Biafrans to know currently in Nigeria. Honestly speaking, for you to follow the course and do the things and do the right things at this particular time, to get informations on a particular day that is sit at home and all that, you need to choose a particular channel that will be giving you all these informations. And I want to advise you, if you're joining us for the first time on Let's Talk TV, this is a place for you to be. Because one thing we are good at, on Let's Talk TV, forget about the title and all that. We give you legit information. We give you adequate information, straight information, strictly for all Biafran and strictly for things, that concern the Biafran struggle. Enjoy this wonderful, live broadcast from the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá.
And this Eze system today in Nigeria, in Biafra land, is no longer the way of life of our people. Because our people and the Ezes in those days were not being appointed, it's not by political appointment. But today, they destroyed the system. The governors will be the one to issue certificate to Eze. It is never done anywhere in the history. And that is the reason why every Eze today are criminal. All the Ezes in Biafra land, almost 99% of them are criminals. Because there are those who have committed one crime or the other to serve the interests of the political leaders. So once you are very good in killing, kidnapping opponent, you will be the next Eze of your community. And any day you stop killing, they will remove and take away your certificate. So we are going to do a very, very powerful cleanup in the Ezeship system in Biafra land. Believe me, it is going to have this particular one I'm saying that is going to have its own law. We're going to have a resolution to make sure that the Eze goes back to the ancestors' way of choosing their kings and leaders. And every community that has Eze will be given mandate to make sure that their relevant ancestors were consulted before any appointment or before the traditional way of appointment would take place. So I will not be surprised that after the restoration of Biafra, everything who call himself or herself Eze in Biafra land will be dissolved. And we'll go back. It is going to be, we are building everything from scratch. Everything. Every community that has Eze today, that is history there. There is history before this political juggernaut and this Fulani nomadic system came to destroy the structure of the Ezeship system in Biafra land. We have history. And every community you go today have history. I want you all to remember what happened to John Nebodisa. The same thing. I want you to also remember what happened to Ezego of Ihala. The same thing. These are the people who taught in those days when this particular destruction of our culture were still being implemented newly. These are people who has money. They feel they can buy Ezeship and kingship with money. Even when some people resisted it, some people collected money from them, and the rest is history. So we are going back to our root, my brother. There is no cause for alarm. We, the new generation of Biafra, with this powerful and hot brain, will reset the whole thing. And you see, things will come back to normal. So I'm very, very optimistic. I'm very happy that I am part and in the front line of the restoration of independence of Biafra. Thank you.
I'm really, really, really quite impressed at your answer. Thank you so much. You are doing wonderful. Thank you. Well done.
Biafra is blessed. Biafra is blessed. Thank you so much, PM. You are such a blessing to us and Biafra. We are so blessed and we're happy. Thank you, sir. And we are moving with speed. Miles, you go, please. Anytime you have anything to say, please don't hesitate to unmute yourself or to, if you have any response, please. Miles, you go. Always remember that.
Fine,
Success.
thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, please. Yes, I saw Mouthpiece of the Gods shaking her body there. I wanted to do something. You are a goddess, and I want you to say something. Open your mic, Mouthpiece, please.
Thank you so much, Pastor Vam, and we go 247. Hello, our own Excellency, Marty Simon Èkpá. I greet you. So let me go to the point because I'm at work. I want to ask, why is it that the Nigerian government are not bringing all these Igwes, IPOB, Nigerian criminals who are complicit in kidnappings and killings in the East, most especially in the old Imo State, even with all the video confessions by these criminals, yet Musa is not telling his so-called media to bring them to book? That's my question. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. I think they are in the best position to answer that question. But from my understanding, it means that when they give you a job and they are still believing that maybe they are going to deliver. But now that they have found out that they are not going to deliver, I think the best thing is to start buckling them up, because they will never deliver on stopping Biafra restoration. That I can promise them that.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Mouthpiece. As you go, anybody that finished talking, because you help me to put them in the listening so that I will just move with speed. Onyeka Chukwu, please grab the mic and let your 60
Thank you.
seconds count.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Mazi Simon Èkpá Njoko, the light bearer. Thank you for a good work, sir. Sir, when Gulak was killed, the BBC Igbo and other media was busy accusing our people, accusing IPOB. See, our leader came out and said no, and give the co-passenger in that taxi ultimatum to say those who kill the people. The guy said, Fulani. It was 2 weeks later, Sahara reporter, after investigation, came out and said Fulani, and the police already killed innocent people. And at the same time, when Methodist chief was kidnapped in Semimo State, I think, BBC Igbo kept calling sensationist IPOB, accusing our people. My question is this BBC Igbo, is it no time when we are going to buy them from our lands? Because this BBC Igbo, they are not there to report something that is crime that is going on in our land. Rather, they only report what is against what we are doing, what is against our leader, what is against you. But they cannot report the crime Nigeria committing in our land. That one is one. And again, what you said about the SSR. Yes, I remember in those days when a president comes to any community, no matter how small is the Eze, the president will first of all pay homage to that Eze before you go to the function ground. But today, the Eze visits even local government chairman. Our ancestors are hungry. And the path you are following, our ancestors is happy with you, sir. Keep it up. Our ancestors are happy with you. The gods of the land are happy with you. The path you are treading, my prime minister. Keep it up. Because these people have discredited our land. They have discredited our land in fact, they have turned everything upside down. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Your comment on BBC copied.
Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you. And your comment is copied. Your comment is observed.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Agele Barayanya. Thank you so much. All right, we move. Chi Uku CUMTV. Please grab your mic and 60 seconds, please.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. Good evening, Mazi Simon Èkpá. I hope I'm coming out clear.
Go ahead, you're coming out clear, please.
Okay, first of all, I want to say a big thank you to Mazi Simon Èkpá. You know, he's doing everything possible to protect our people. And this evening, although I'm speaking from Indonesia, and I want to give him a very, very strong name this evening, and that name is Isinketa Akpụrakpụ na-agba ụja. Isinketa Akpụrakpụ na-agba ụja. That is the name I'm giving Mazi Simon Èkpá this evening, because the zoo is very, very scared of him. So now my question is not long. My question is,
Excuse me. You are giving him name, but you've not recognized him as the prime minister he is.
He is my. He's my prime minister. If you check my if you check my handle, every post Mazi Simon Èkpá made, I repost it with immediate effect. He is my prime minister. He is my leader. He's my leader, and the Mazi Nnamdi is our overall leader. Mazi Simon is my prime minister. Okay, and that name I give him, I have been looking for an opportunity to call in space or his program to give him that name. So now my question is, these people that this zoo government are using, like all these IPOB Nigerian people, like Mazi said that we are going to look into them. I want to know how soon. That they are going to be that Biafran government is going to start looking into them and start fishing them out, because these people are causing a whole lot of damage Imagine them, everything they do, they label it on Simon. Everything they do, they label it on Master Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister. That is very bad. So that's my question. I want to know how soon you know, they are evil. We'll cut up with them. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You know, we are the one that dictate our pace, and you just watch it as it happens, okay? And don't worry about they commit crime and put it on my head. I'm the one that put it on my head, right? Don't worry about that. And I know that you are concerned, just like every other person. So we will start. Who is making this noise, please?
Who is? Oh, I think mute yourself. The last speaker. Please.
Okay.
So we'll start. You know, shouting and calling our people that something will start happening. It takes time, you know, because of our resources, and we know what we are targeting. It's not just we are facing our enemies, but at the same time, the enemy within, of course, will follow them systematically. It's not like we are fighting the other enemies. So our own internal enemy will be dealt with systematically. So there is no, I cannot just tell you now that it's going to be tomorrow, but already something is going on. Something is happening already. So we will make sure that they will never, ever have that particular safe haven to continue committing crime against our people. That's all I have to say. But as time goes on, just follow us on the update, and you'll be seeing them. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you. We appreciate you. Please, as you go. Yahuwah, you can't open your mic. Don't open your mic again. If you are not called, especially when your hand is not up, if you open your mic again, we'll remove you. Please, Truth View, mute yourself, please. Yahuwah, mute your mic. You are not raising your hand. Don't expect me to call you if you are not raising your hand. Truth View, please unmute yourself. Truth View, you are not able to unmute yourself. The next person to be called is
good evening, lovers of freedom, Mass PM, Mass Simon Ebon. I agree to my PM.
This Yahuwah, you are just very stubborn. I don't know why. I didn't call you. You just open your mic. Epco Kings, unmute yourself, please.
Yeah, good evening, my brother, Pastor Van Mazugo. Good evening, my able Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Thank you for your good work. Thank you for all that you have been doing for us. You know, sir, when Goodluck was assassinated in Airport Road, Odimo State, there was a exposition Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, did that same night. He mentioned of he was like asking the wife of Goodluck to engage the security personnel to search for the people who killed his husband, that he should go to MTN, Glo, and other network providers to confirm what he is saying, that he should collect the information concerning his line. Then MTN, those network will give her the informations, the last call and the everything. From there, that she will know the people who killed her husband. And there is a video you posted today, and when you post that video, I was like, reflection. I remember that exposition that our leader did that day, and that exposition, without him knowing that the people surrounding him, people like China Samoru and co, was the people who were masterminding the killing and the Hope Uzodinma. Actually, that day he was reporting that the Imo State governor knows exactly what happened. So, my Prime Minister, thank God for our creator, your co-ancestors who sent you. They are solidly behind you to give us you. Because if not you, I don't know where we could have been today. And you know, these people, they are with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without him knowing exactly what was happening. So, and I thank God, I thank our Chukwu Okike for making you to start fishing out, even in your own executive, fishing those people out. So I know that everything that happens has a purpose. So I want to thank you, especially my Prime Minister, for your good work in our life, because without you, like I said before, I don't know where we could have been today. Thank you, and God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right, we'll move. Please, all right, the next person whose hand has been up is God's Plan. God's Plan, please unmute yourself and make sure you ask your question quickly. God's Plan, please unmute yourself. God's Plan is not ready. The next person is Sound Mind Enlightenment. Sound Mind, please unmute yourself.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, all. Good evening, my Prime Minister. Thank God this is the first time I am meeting you on space. I've been trying as much as I can. The moment I see you hosting this space, I begin to scroll. I discovered that even all the while we were doing obedient stuff, I have not met number of people I met this night in this space, showing that you are man of the people, showing that you are made up of qualities. So it's the only person that has supporters and followers that can command such number of people. Thank you for what you are doing and for the actualization of Biafran land. Please, sir, I don't have much to say, but I just want to give a piece of advice. Don't be offended and don't take it as yes, that you have all it takes and nobody can suggest, because your security is my concern. Because God, who made it possible to bring you in time like this, even while our great leader is being held by this zoo government, God still provided somebody like you to be a voice. I don't know what will have been our hope. By now, nobody will be hearing about Biafra agitation anymore. I thank you for the strength and power, for the ability and all the activities you are conducting to make sure that this dream come to reality. Please, sir, your security is most paramount. Your security is one of the high demand. Please do as much as you can to make sure that your safety is assured, that these people, what they are planning will not work, maybe to get you arrested or harm you in any way. Those that around you, that you are trusted so much that you believe that they are your executive, be very, very watchful and careful, and don't allow any Judas among your disciples to exist. Anytime you suspect anything that anyone is not genuine, please replace. I believe that God will help us to get it done. Thank you, and God bless you, and God bless Biafra.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you very much for your advice. And you mentioned the time you were in obedient. So are you back from obedient now? And you know that obedient was actually a failed mission. I just want to hear your last comment on that. Do you believe now that it is a failed mission? Before I will tell you what I wanted to tell you.
Please unmute yourself. Sound Mind, the question goes to you, please. Sound Mind, are you still there?
Okay, I would say what happened was that I joined MASOP as at year 2000.
No. I'm talking because you talked about obedience, so I forgot about myself.
Yes, I just want to tell you history why I joined Obedient. It's just because we felt that we don't have any other alternative. Let's see how we can give our voice and bring our man, at least for the moment. So that was what happened. We now showed solidarity to our own person.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Now let me tell you. In 2019, I was in the forefront of. You can mute yourself. Sorry, because there is noise coming in. In 2019, I was in the forefront of Obi Atiku campaign to support P2B because of P2B. I was one of those who actually sponsored the P2B campaign group in Europe. the entire Europe. I was in the forefront. So I put my own money in the P2B campaign group in Europe. The group was changed during the time of this particular last election to those who believe that they still believe in Nigeria. So after 2019, I know that that was the end. So what you saw in 2023, I saw it in 2019 and made up my mind. You know, most of you in 2023, you know, was shouting that, oh, you don't want to, or just like you said now that you want to support your own. Because then, maybe in 2019, I was still thinking like you, what we were thinking like 2023. But it is good. Even as at now that your eye has opened, there are still people that their eye have not opened yet. There are still people that are still posting P2B when you go to open borehole in the north. There are people who still post him. What these people are doing is to delay your future, to delay the infrastructure that your children should be enjoying in the next 4 years. What they are doing is to contribute and to be used as a willing tool to continue to cage your freedom. But of course, they will only have small destructive impact, nothing else. Because the way we are going today, believe me, if you stand on our way, we'll bulldozer you, and move on. That's where we are now. So it is only distraction. P2B can never, ever, not only P2B, no Igbo man. You see, from these 5 Eastern Igbo states, no Igbo man, although that has already is a bygone story since 2023. We will try that it is going to be the last time anything we talk about election. In 2024, from December 2nd, believe me, people think that after in the December 2nd, on December 2nd, 2024, we declare Biafra like Ojukwu declared. No, we are restoring the declaration of Ojukwu. That's what is actually happening. And after that, by then we will have the consent of all of you. Those who have voted will be counted. And remember, our ratio will be based on the total vote casted during the general election, 2023 general election, which was about 4 million people. It is only 4 million that voted in the entire Biafra land, in the entire south, and the southeast. It is only 4 million votes. And our target is to just get, half of it, more than half of it, and we're good to go. It is consent of the people of Biafra. It does not matter whether there are 80 million, whether there are 100 million. What matters is how many people voted during the general election. Only 4 million people. 25 million people registered and 20-something million boycotted the election on our instruction. Now we are using the e-voting, and of course there are challenges because of the internet and how people are not very conversant with using internet to vote. So we are there. On December 2nd, the history will be made. Just be part of this history so you don't regret it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, PM. Thank you, sir. My PM, I was responding to Rufai, the guy that works with Eight-Face Abati, with the other lady on Arise News, when they were saying, where are you going to get the 15,000 people that you are sending to Israel? And I gave them this analysis because even Rufai himself have given analysis of how the zoo have been suffering as a result of our sit at home. You know, if 21 million people would listen to your voice and stay at home and refuse to vote, a tithe of 21 million is 2.1 million.
Thank you so much, Pierre. Good evening.
Of 21 million is
please,
2.1 million.
I will speak with
Who is that,
Igbo
please?
language.
Who is that?
Please, I just want to thank you for your good work.
Who is this? Who is that? Please mute yourself now. A tithe of 21 million is 2.1 million. So that means the PM can readily produce 2.1 million people to represent Biafra anywhere. Talkers of 15,000, a paltry sum of 15,000, and they are making noise. They never see anything. They
They
want
don't.
beauty.
They don't even know the number of men we have in one camp.
Nara.
You know, I was listening to that. I was just laughing. In Olu alone, in Olu, just Olu alone, you don't know the number of Biafra Liberation Army there. Anyway, continue, please.
Thank you, my peer. Thank you, sir. Please, Truth View, let's hope the network will allow you this time. Please unmute yourself.
Good evening.
Good evening,
My
Remy Juice. Is that Remy Juice?
yes, my brother. Good evening, sir. Good evening, my
Welcome,
PM,
welcome.
the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Èkpá.
No.
Good evening. You are one momopo, that I can say. And what brought me here this evening is because of someone talking about, I have been listening, so I decided to come in. It's because of someone talking about the security in Biafra land and why the Nigerian army is not arresting those whom have been revealed that they are the people endangering the lives of the Biafra people. Instead, they are going after normal people, peace-loving people. I want to let people know what is happening in Biafra land is business empire, and that business, they are doing it with the blood of innocent people. How does this business work? You create a scenario whereby people feel that the lives of the people living in those areas are not safe. Then they use it to go to
Right, thank you
Abuja
for
and tell them,
listening to this wonderful
give me
video.
money,
Do
let
not
me go
forget,
after these people.
we'll
Give me
continue to
money, let me
drop
go
you
after these people.
back-to-back news
All
and
these
back-to-back
billionaires that you
informations, things like this, videos like this. And do not
The
forget,
network.
based on some
Networking.
of the comments that Aśàrï Døkübø
Can
made,
imagine
I want you
where
to
you
go
are
to the comment
speaking from.
section and give your own input
Anyway,
concerning
we
this
will
issue.
give the
Like I said,
microphone to
this
someone
is a
else,
critical
and
issue,
then
and
remember
this
your line of
is an
thought
issue that
and
every
continue
lovers
when
of
you are
freedom
able to
all over the
return.
world needs
And
to address.
please, God's
Enjoy.
plan. You have been interrupted. Let's see what you've got. Unmute yourself. God's plan.
So sorry, oh, so sorry. I'm so sorry for interrupting. Don't interrupt anyone. So sorry. Please forgive.
Go ahead.
Can
You
I
have
talk
1 minute,
now?
please. Go ahead. You have 1 minute, please. Go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, PM. Good evening, sir. PM. I just want to use the opportunity to thank you for your good work, for what they are doing in our land. You are really a lean man. You are very, very real man. Thank you so much. You are doing a wonderful job, very marvelous job. I've been looking for opportunity to talk to you, but there is no opportunity. But I want to use this little opportunity I have to thank you. I keep thanking you from now till 1 million years. Yeah, man. But I just want to say something regarding this. Our Kanko Labai, no Nakisia, here, Lemedebani. Anaghị akọvat ebe anyị lee ụzọ Enugu, biko eji m aha Chukwu na-ayọ gị ọ nwere ka ga-esi ese ndị a na-eme ihe ndị a ese ndị a to judgment day si emee ha sese ndị a to judgment day biko ọ na-enye m sleepless night ana m ehi ụra ebe na-eme ndụ be anyị a na-akpụ ndụ ọrụ ndụ na-akpụ isi ala biko eji m aha Chukwu na-ayọ gị biko ọzọ ọ nwe ka ọ dị ihe ihe ndụ njọ rịrị ebe dịbe anyị nọ ebe terrible not acceptable ndụ na-akpa isi ala ihe na-emere ụzọ Enugu biko eji m aha Chukwu na-arịọ ọnwụ ka e ga-esi wee stọpụ nwụọ ya sia stọpụ ya biko thank you so much and keep continue for your good work. We stand for you. We stand for your back. Thank you so much for your good work. I just want to let me stop here for now,
Okay.
but thank you.
Biafra. Look.
Something about the intimidation of villagers and their crops are being destroyed. Nobody is talking about it. When they complain, this same group of Efulefu that claim to be Igbo, when these people complain, they go against them. They go after them. Please, I submit my PM.
All right, thank you very much. It is just a general knowledge and a general statement which we are going to sort out and solve with time. So we are on the process of, eradicating all those nonsense in Biafra land. Biafra have a lot of work to do, and the foundation has been laid from the government in exile. So by the time we have a transitional government, the whole thing we have, the whole foundation we have put in place in the government in exile will start full functionality. You see into full functionality in Biafra, United States of Biafra. So the foundation we have started already. And let me also remind everyone that as you can see, a lot of international and mainstream media are now talking about Biafra. It is the first time in the history of this whole Biafra thing. So every door has been broken, every key chain has been broken, and we are moving forward and making waves everywhere. Another, powerful media is on the way, and once the thing is ready, everybody we are capturing the entire in a global stage. So it is happening. This has never happened since after the war. It is happening today. So we are laying this foundation, making sure that the enemies that they are using. Let me tell you what is actually happening. What is actually happening? What's happening now is when you see these people coming on social media to talk, is for them to continue to create the impression that we are not one. That is all their job, nothing else. Because they know there is no amount of blackmail that will move me today. There is no amount of propaganda that will move me, never. Not just me. There is no amount of propaganda that will move this particular liberation phase we are into now. So when you see them talking, you think they don't know what they are doing. All they want to do is to create impression that we are not one, thinking that with that, those who wanted to support our freedom will not support it because they will say, "Oh, we are not one." So I just want to promise all of you that we are in the right track, and very soon, after the declaration, a lot of things will begin to take shape.
Thank you, my PM. Thank you. And truth view, I'm sure you've gotten that. So, December 2nd is going to play a key role. Thank you very much, Martineke, for all you do. Thank you. But I will move. And who else? Whose hand is up there? Rage and Fury, please. Let us do it back. There's a lot of people here. Over 1,000 people are watching, and the hands are going up. Rage and Fury, please go ahead.
Thank you very much, my dear brother, Pastor Fafamba. Thank you very much. Special greetings to my Prime Minister, his Prime Minister, Èkpá Simon. We love you so much. And to our great leader, Mansi Nnamdi, who is paying the price for us right here in DSS Okere, you understand? And please say with time, he will come and you understand. Because one thing I know, say with time, Stamara will call the papa name. You understand? For all these shenanigans when Nigeria they do, I go see they let them know, say, the more they keep our leader there, the more that they cause castle give Nigeria, the more they keep our leader there, the more Nigeria they fall, you understand? So my name is Rage and Fury. I'm a proud Isoko Biafran, you understand? Isoko land and Biafra, Uroboland and Biafra. You understand? If you data man, go verify. Say, wow, mama, they type piece of you understand? But when make her like that, you don't make mistake. You get? So if you want to call the what call the divide us into smaller pieces, so you go feel they call the wipe us out like they call the produce to us for Okoma, you know go happen. You understand? So before I go ask my question, my prime minister, we love what you they do. And the name I will give you for it, okay? Like Badaguru, Miss Thunder. You understand? They thunder everywhere, they scatter everywhere. You understand? Now you be the man. I be the match for Nigeria. I will get person like you, your caliber. Me go just they call enter our community, they ustalize people in here. You know go work now. Now you be their match, you understand? So now I made a deal with them. Respect to our gallant men, BDF, Biafra Resistance Fighter, Biafra Liberation Army. Well, in fact, people are not messing up this ganja with terrorists. You understand? They have killed us enough. Now I pay back time. I will do so. So my first question when I want to ask, say, these are people where we say terrorist military come life for Okoma. We don't forget about them. Are there any plan there to avenge the death of these innocent children and women? Where we say military come life, whereby they know say the people when they get fracas with now yeah Bokaras, you understand? So now they kill themselves. After they know this truth, now they still come life our people. Is there any plan for vengeance? Second question be say this Biafra Liberation Army, do we have their base in the old Delta state where I come from? You understand? Now the question when I want to ask you that, my prime minister, we love you. And on behalf of Isoko, I want to say, thank you. God bless you. God empower you.
Yes, first we have a very strong base in Isoko, and if you have followed, some of our updates, you will know that most of the economic strangulation is happening in Isoko. Most of the economic strangulation, making sure that the delivery pipelines are cut off, is happening in Isoko as well. So we have a very strong presence in Isoko, so the Biafra Liberation Army, and the evidences are their pipeline that will make sure that our target is to make sure that we stop every oil delivery that they are using to purchase arms to come to Okoma community to kill, and Bayelsa and other places. So yes, the consequences of killing Okoma community is on. We don't make mouth. Our own is action based. When they went to that community to kill, the government of Biafra came immediately to condemn the killing. But we know that condemning the killing is not enough. So, and we warn there's going to be consequences. And after that, some of the Nigeria youth stomach infrastructure, they came to make a statement that they are not Biafra, blah, blah, blah. Of course, we understand even them themselves, probably they were peeing in their pants when they were making those press release. But they don't speak for the people of Okoma community. These are just the political motivated statements coming from few individuals. So we are not moved by that. But the consequences of burning Okoma community, believe me, when we say that the consequences are going to be grave, it is not going to happen overnight. It's something that comes gradually with time. We have been able to prove that. So when we start making statements today, the result of that statement will come maybe after 1 month, after 2 months. When you think we've forgotten, that's when we come. Just like we started shouting about the kidnapping checkpoints since last year. Every day, we keep warning people to stay away from checkpoints. Today, believe me, the time to run from checkpoint has come. There's no going back. So the consequences of killing our people is going to be very grave. Thank you.